All right, guys, so what I want to do is take us through what we did for, this is Noah, and Noah was having issues with nerve pain in his elbow. And so I'm going to click on this and just let him explain here to start. Make sure that...
I'm working again. It's in that same spot, the nerve area, but instead of when I'm here, it doesn't hurt here anymore. It hurts more when I'm completely straight. So when my arm's completely straight and then I'm putting some type of force on my fingertips, like that movement there, that causes some pain. It's when I'm tossing, I don't feel it too much, but a little bit, I guess, in full extension when my arm's completely straight. Yeah.
So yeah, earlier he had been having pain when he was here, like kind of in layback when his wrist was extended here, and then this time he's basically saying when he goes here, and then in this position here, almost like at release, he's having nerve pain in and through his elbow. And this is the text. I thought I left the date on there. It was September 12th was the initial date of when he sent this. Elbow was barking again. Mainly when the arm is straight, when I'm putting force into the fingertips, feeling discomfort in the UCL / nerve area. So that was the original issue that we were working with. And these are some exercises I want to walk through, like some basic exercises of what we did, because nerve pain in the elbow it's one that can be a little bit tougher to handle. And these are some things that I found that to work really well to handle that like nerve type pain in the elbow. So the first one, these are impulses. And so the first one that we're going to be doing here is we have like all 4 of my fingers inside, and I'm simply impulsing forward there. And then what I do is I go 2 fingers in, and I'm impulsing forward there with that elbow driven straight. Next one is we're going to go the pinky and the ring finger inside, and we're going to be impulsing forward with that. And then next thing that we're going to do is we're going to be going these 2 fingers in, but we're impulsing fully, right? So the first 2 we were just going wrist. This time we're impulsing, like moving the whole arm into it so we can create more force. And then we go pinky and ring finger in, and we're impulsing into it with those 2. So those are all the positions that I utilized with him when we were going straight to the side here. And then what we do next is we go up at 90, and we're going just 2 fingers in, pulling forward into that impulse. I really like this one for that tissue bundle, kind of like in the elbow there. And then we go ring and pinky, impulsing just with the wrist. So that's the next move that we utilize with him. I don't know if we specifically broke it up into that specific, but I was going through it myself and I was like, these are very interesting, or these could work. And then we go 2 fingers, but like the whole arm is going into it, not just the wrist or fingers. And then we go again ring and pinky and whole arm into that internal rotation impulse. So that is what we used for him. I can just let that run back. That is what we used for him to address that nerve issue that he had, and we saw, or on September 23rd, so that is 11 days after. I just asked how I've been doing. Pain's going away, we're on the right path, just got to keep going, keep progressing. And then I left the date here, September 28th, 5 days later, and this is what, 14 days? No, September 12th to 20th, 16 days. Update, arm finally feels good, no pain as of right now, now time to make 9-5 feel easy. Thank you for everything so far. So, what we did is we took and he did his full-on normal training program, right? We didn't take anything out necessarily. We just added these specifically in. And so if you're having issues with that nerve in the elbow area, these are some of the, like integrating the fingers and integrating kind of those extremities into the impulses, because what that does is we put the force actually into those extremities. We're not asking these fibers here to take more of the brunt of the force, versus if it's in your palm, right, we're asking a little bit more of like the arm globally. But when it's in the fingers, like that, if you just simply sit here and you tap your fingers on your hand, right, versus your whole palm, like your whole palm, the whole thing is involved. When it's just your fingers, it's more of this that's involved. And when we put that impulse into those tissues, what we want to do is we want to take and desensitize it, right? Because if you're having nerve pain there, you're getting that feedback. So we want to just take an impulse into that again and again and again, so that the nerve pain starts to go away, starts to go away, and we can desensitize that to be able to take force. And so again, like nerve stuff can be difficult to handle. I wanted to share this because these are specifically some things that I've found and I've utilized that have actually worked really well for nerve pain, unlike a lot of other stuff. Like we've tried just kind of like flossing, different things like that before. It works okay. It doesn't actually seem to take care of the issue. These seem to work really well because they're actually a high enough level of stimulus. Again, we'll do these for high volumes. They're a high enough level of stimulus to actually create and cause some change within that area.